awesome people, welcome back to Cocktails and Consoles, to one of my new episodes I'm entitling Behind the Bar, where I kind of take you through a bit of my day-to-day, maybe share some tips and tricks with you. I knew when I was going to put a lot of effort into becoming or putting together my show on YouTube that it was going to take up a bit of my time, and time that I'm very happy to devote because this is so much fun. I knew it was going to be fun. I did not know it was going to be this much fun. The downside to that is when you work two jobs and you're trying to do a YouTube channel on top of all that, your free time to be healthy and to take care of yourself can kind of fall by the wayside when you blink and suddenly it's 4 a.m. and you just got done your video editing, which you're so happy about, but it's 4 a.m. and you've got stuff to do in the morning. So, in an effort to try to be a little bit better, I figured today I'd go back to something that I have a whole lot of passion for that I've not been making a lot of time for, which is cooking at home. So, I'm no professional chef. I cook because I love it. It's something that I just kind of got into, unfortunately, once I got out of college. So I couldn't really make it a career. By the time I figured out that I loved cooking, the time it would need to be able to go back and start as a line cook and work my way up, you can't do that and live in California. It's really painful. So I kind of kept it on as a hobby. So, and that's actually what kind of led me to do the YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of YouTube channels themed on food and games, but I didn't see many on cocktails and games. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And it's been a whole lot of fun because it's been training me on how to be a decent bartender. Where was I going with all this? Oh, yes. So, like everyone else, I share the obsession of wanting to feel better, wanting to look better, and I will admit I tend to go whole hog when you have those days and you wake up and you're like, I am going to just remake my life. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to, eat 5 vegetables a day and 6 fruits, and, I'm going to eat nothing but protein. And you may keep that up for a day or two. And then the stress, just the mental stress alone of having to keep that up, you start to realize you didn't hit those markers you set for yourself. And then you get disillusioned and you get frustrated and you put it down again. I want to do something different. I could go whole hog like that and devote all my time and energy and then miss the marker that I set for myself and get frustrated. Or I could be honest with the time that I have and the minimal desire I have to punish myself through a whole lot of exercising and just work on reformatting my habits. The one that I found that works the best, and maybe it's something to work for you guys too, is just introducing one new habit for a week or two. Just something simple as just have a vegetable with one meal. Don't cut out all the burgers, all the things we all know we shouldn't be eating, but we do anyways. Keep those, because the second you make that stuff forbidden, you're gonna want it like there's no tomorrow. But just add a vegetable. That way, in the stress and the hustle and bustle of your day, you're not trying to remember to drink 6 ounces of water with every meal and, to make sure you're having more protein than anything else. All you have to remember is, I just need to eat a vegetable today. You can tie it around your little finger to remind yourself. Just something simple. Now, I know that doesn't work for some because you're not going to see results as quickly, but what you're doing is you're training yourself through moving your habits around. Just introducing that one thing is the minimal amount of mental stress that you can introduce to yourself. And then once you have it to where you don't even need to think about adding in a vegetable to your day, now you can introduce something new. Now you can say, I'm gonna have a glass of water with every meal. It's small steps, but once you start to train yourself that you don't have to think about it, it just becomes part of your day. So, how can we introduce vegetables in a way that doesn't suck? That's actually kind of what got me into cooking. I realized in my early 20s that I needed to eat a little better. And to eat a little better, I needed to like vegetables. And to do that, I had to undo all the psychological damage of being raised as a kid and having to endure vegetables. So that's how I learned to start cooking. I wanted to learn to like vegetables better. And it's been a work in progress, but I found one that if you're like me and you have a green phobia, hopefully this can work for you. So what it is, well, I don't think I need to tell you guys what this is. Just the look of it, it instills a whole lot of nostalgic fear. Broccoli can be friendly, broccoli cannot be friendly. It's all in how you cook it. So for many of us, we had to suffer this being boiled. And if you boil it for about 2 minutes, it's still good. Anything beyond that produces compounds that are just not pleasant. However, broccoli loves to be roasted. And when it's roasted, it takes on a whole new quality. It's sweet, it's crunchy, it's salty, it's amazing. This is one of the first vegetables that I was going to push myself to learn to love, and honestly, I love it now. Even being an adult, I like broccoli. I try to add it whenever I have to add in a vegetable. So, if you want to join me, I'll show you guys how to make it. It's super simple. That's it. That's all it takes. Thank you guys for keeping me company while I make dinner on this Sunday. Hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any favorites or hate-its that you'd like for me to make, honestly, I love doing it. So let me know what your feedback is in the comments down below. Hope you guys have an amazing week. Looking forward to chatting with you again. Cheers!